Hello. Okay, so it's been a little while and here's the update. I planted a whole bunch of seeds probably a month or so ago, and pretty much majority of them failed. I had some green beans that sprouted up enough for me to transplant them into the ground. I had some cucumbers that I transplanted into the ground, but other than that, everything else that I planted failed. And I know why. So we'll talk about that as I replant. Go ahead and start seed starting, because I feel like this is my last chance. So I'm going to plant as much as I can in an hour and do some of my other chores, and I'm gonna take you along with me. So come on, let's get this done. Come chill with me today, okay? All right, so one of if you're a new subscriber, you're gonna have to go back and learn our history. Our videos are not long, so but anyways, one of the reasons why we decided to pick up and move while I was like literally like 8-9 months pregnant to Georgia is because of the lifestyle that it affords us. So we wanted our children to live a life where they're always outside. They're not focused on the world. We wanted them to live a set apart life without having to be controlling the whole time, right? Not trying to control them, we wanted it to be organic. Like, they just so happen to love being outside, right? And so we lived in a beautiful home in Virginia, and it had a great yard, but there were limitations. And I don't know, I'm gonna have my husband link the video where he was talking about how they snitched on us. Like, we just a happy little family trying to have our little chicks, not bothering anybody, you know. And we had neighbors, and the dogs came and ate my chickens up. I'm talking about every day for literally like 2 weeks. I'm waking up, or it's not always in the morning, but I'm coming outside to see some chicks dying, right? And it was from the neighbors. But anyway, long story short, we wanted them to live a life, our children, where they could be outside and we not worry about them. So that cancels out neighbors. We wanted them to live a set apart life where they're able to come into who they are as human beings without being influenced by the media, rather it's social media or too much TV. So we wanted to create an environment where they have so many options of what to do, or things to do. I'm getting the trash. And this was it. You know, this property was it for us, you know. And so even though I don't really know how to garden, even though I'm learning, I feel like DeAndre, I don't know, he just like, again, when I met him, he told me he wanted to be a farmer. I didn't want to be a farmer, but I wanted my kids to have this life. And then as we continued to move towards the goal and towards, you know, originally DeAndre's vision, I started to get on board. But getting on board is not, it's not a perfect straight line. You know, like I was saying earlier, I planted all these seeds. I was super excited, and they failed. I learned why they failed, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But it's a trial and error, and you have to have something inside of you that pushes you to do things like this, even when you don't see results. And what pushes us is knowing that we are a part of creating a reality for our children that's going to set them up to be healthy human beings despite how crazy the world is. By raising them set apart. By being all the way out here and not isolated. Set apart does not mean isolated. Set apart means not idle. We're not idle. You know, we understand that we're going to live a life of work, but it's going to be meaningful work. We're going to be leaders of people. Like, people are going to follow the movement, getting black to the land. We're going to be able to create a situation where when they get out of high school, they already have options. Not just corporate options, but mama got a business, daddy got a business, we got businesses, and it's not separate. Everything DeAndre and I do is joint. He is the co-owner of Letters by Reese digital product creation and marketing agency, and I am the co-owner of Set Apart Gardens LLC. It's a family thing, and so that's why I'm up 5, 6 in the morning doing these chores. He's up 6, well, I ain't gonna say 5, rarely is it 5, 6, 7, you know, doing these chores, doing some things that are not necessarily natural to me. It's not natural to me to keep freaking doing these seeds. This is not my first rodeo. I have tried to do seeds, not just here at this property, but at the other property. And I've had some successes, but not necessarily enough to do what I'm about to do without already having faith in what's to come. Not trying to ramble, but I want you to kind of understand what we're doing, because it's not for entertainment at all. It just so happened that we know that people need to see this, people need to hear this, and we're blessed that you're watching though. Before I plant seeds, I have to feed these chickens. Now they're almost ready to be in my pot, and I'm the chicken lady. Like, I love chickens, but I can't stand them when they get this big, because they're never satisfied. Like, you see them all in my garden, you would think that we don't feed them. These jokers eat all day, and I know you see all this grass and stuff, you know it's plenty of worms and all the good yummy stuff they like to eat, but I'm gonna show you how they everywhere. I mean, and you know they pooping everywhere too, and I'm not happy about it. I am fussing, for real. But you know what? I'm gonna keep fattening them up, because again, they are going in my pot, okay? Poop. Nasty. Nasty. Wondering what I'm doing, I'm getting the nasty poo off of this so I can touch it, because it's gross. And then I'm gonna fill this up, and then we're gonna finally drop these seeds. So I'll be back. Let me finish this. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. I hope you can hear me. If not, yikes. Okay. I have so many seeds from Survival Garden Seeds. We'll put a picture in the video. I went crazy, okay, and I mean, I don't regret it. I do not regret it. However, I am only going to plant stuff that I know that we are going to eat. No like adventurous stuff like parsley and arugula. Like that's real cool, that's nice. We want to hit that one of these days, but I don't walk around here cooking and eating arugula and parsley unless it already came in a little seasoning thing. So right now I'm separating the seeds, and you know, prayerfully I'll have some more time later on next week, and I will start the seeds of these cool veggies like leeks, fennels, basils. Oh my goodness. Let me feed this doggone lamb because look, I mean, do you hear him? Hush. I'm trying to record. My goodness. Y'all, I love tomatoes. Listen, I'm listening to my sermon, so I'm not about to be talking like that. Okay, let me go ahead and pause it. I'm gonna tell you what I'm planting, and then you just gonna watch. You're gonna watch what I'm doing. All right, so this is what I'm about to seed. I got my greens over here. I got carrots, cauliflower, okra, some more cucumbers, zucchini, broccoli, eggplant, winter squashes, peppers, beets. I'm gonna put these over here with my greens, but Swiss chard. And then I know y'all, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I don't know if this is good to grow in the winter or not, but I'm gonna plant a few of these. Honey, I love a tomato, okay? So this is what I'm doing. I've already got my dirt. As you can see, I just put my finger in here and I'm gonna drop a couple seeds and then cover it. And then evenly water them this time and consistently do that. And I can guarantee y'all, I'm gonna beat frost. It's just gotta happen. It's gotta happen. I'm gonna beat frost. I'm gonna get these transplanted in the ground, and we are going to have a successful and yummy winter garden. I'm not playing. Okay, true story. So I'm done putting all the seeds in the seeders, and I have this and I want to use this. We have different hoses, but this is taking me so long to put a freaking hose on. So for the first time watering them today, I'm gonna have to use this, which makes me really sad, but I'm on a time crunch. I don't have a lot of time. So I hope it still works out, y'all, because I'm literally gonna cry if this doesn't. Like, y'all seen all them seeds. Like, it takes time. But I just want you to see that, so y'all know, like, even though things don't go perfect, like, still just try. Like, just try, and that's it. So I'm gonna ask my husband to have this already hooked up for me, because that's the thing with me. I got the kids in there and they sleep. So I have to, you know what I mean? And so some of y'all might have littles too, or busy schedules. And my advice to you is work in bits and pieces. So I already had dirt in here. I already had put my finger, you know, in the dirt. So all I had to do was drop the seed in there. I had done that like 2-3 days prior. So this, you know, it was a push to get out here. You know what I mean? Because I had already gotten started. If you didn't have an hour, I just spent an hour doing this. If you don't have an hour, that's fine. If you got 15 minutes, you should be able to fill up at least 2 trays. Like, break your project up into small pieces and get a little bit done every day, okay? I just did like 3 parts of this project because I'm gonna water it and then I'm done, okay? I'll let y'all know how it goes if you ask about it. If you don't ask about it, I'm not recording no more gardening videos. Okay, so actually I found a solution. I put them all in this little barrel here and I put my sprinkler on mist. If you have, I mean, I got several of them. It's over there where the chicken's at. So that was the solution. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. I had a blast. And I'm gonna be back on here, so make sure you like, share, and subscribe this video, because honestly, like, if I see that y'all loving it, then I'll keep it coming. But if I see that y'all don't really care, Dre got the juice, okay? So, like he always says, if you give somebody the power to feed you, you give somebody the power to starve you. So get out there, start them seeds, okay?
Bombs over Baghdad really ain't that bad. Little wiretap, yes, yes. Little dodge in the IRS. Little haven from the tax man.